Jason Momoa is one of the coolest guys in Hollywood right now, right? No wonder he has a $25 million network, mostly on amazing bikes. Is anyone more comfortable on a motorcycle than Jason Momoa? The actor is well known for his fondness for Harleys and the thick piles of cash he's willing to throw at him. His collection begins at the beginning of the 20th century. He has a 1916 Model J, made almost 13 years after the company started his piece of motorcycle history, and go for around $50,000 if you get them in a pretty good shape. The first bike he ever got was a 1956 Panhead, even named it after his grandmother Mabel. They're worth around $50,000, though I'm guessing this one was priceless for Momoa. He was Fast and Furious. Franchise really wanted to capitalize on that love for their entry into the series. They should definitely make his character a big guy. Why not just let him drive? Momoa's love of bicycles is in direct contradiction to his image of the environmentally friendly guy of the future. Fortunately, he found a bike that combined both of his passions. That would be his 30,000 all-electric Livewire 2020. He has said in interviews that even the most hardcore bikers who laugh at the idea of riding this electrical bike ended up loving it. It's a bold claim it has. It's probably still sparkling, and what's new is its Pan America 2021. It cost him around $17,000. Though it's just a predictable expense at his point. Then we have one of his more recent purchases that he's still excited about. It would be his Harley-Davidson Lowrider S, that $18,599,000 motorcycle that Momoa got excited about as a kid at Christmas. I'm going to make a bold prediction here. When Momoa's career status begins to decline, he will 100% have a show on the Discovery Channel where he will talk about the history of Harley-Davidson. I bet he's not just interested in Harleys. Momoa is also passionate about BMX bikes. Momoa bought BMW R9T Scrambler for around $13,000, though there is no doubt that his love for it doesn't come close to what he feels for his Harleys. Also, as for e-bikes, it also has the fully electric Valkyrie Drifter. These things cost about $4,600. Seeing as he is the ultimate example of how e-bikes can still be fun, it's strange that they don't just give him these bikes for free, just for good publicity. While Jason Momoa's motorcycle collection is undeniably amazing, his car collection isn't quite as impressive. He's all about company cars that get the job done and don't look very flashy, so don't expect him to be driving a Tesla anytime soon, no matter how much he likes electric vehicles. For example, we have his Land Rover Defender Series 3. It doesn't look like a far from a super classic Lambo. This $22,000 ride is not a big deal for most people, but he's not most people. It was his first major car purchase. He even had to sell it to help fund a project he was passionate about. Still, he missed the car so much that he went out and bought the same car a second time. His Ford F-150 RV, Here's the Rumor, also shows what kind of cars he is passionate about. It's a giant RV, perfect for the outdoor life that Momoa loves so much. He was so proud of the car that he even drove it to the premiere of Aquaman. Some people go for it in limousines, something like that, but Mom was his own master. Of course, at some point, his tastes had to go hand in hand with modern style, so take a look at his wide Range Rover, for which he recouped $100,000. This modern ride still matches his love of work cars, but definitely has a slightly more modern feel to it. Though I bet he still drives his Defender more. You know, I'm right. Honestly, the only car I think really matches Momoa's personality is his 1955 Cadillac. What makes it so distinctive about Momoa is its striking pink color. It definitely catches the eye of anyone who passes by. A $55 Caddy might cost over $47 grand, but this one is worth a lot more to Momoa. It was one of his first cars, and probably his all-time favorite. Like this favorite motorcycle, he even gave it a name. This car is named Bernadette, which suits perfectly. He reportedly bought the car when he was 22, inspired by Elvis Presley himself. You know, he and Elvis would be best friends, right? How come Jason Momoa hasn't already been cast as Wolverine? It has bikes, body and intensity. Deal with it, miracle.